We're going to start in a few minutes, but Bob, these people need to know. I'd like to know, how do you feel after that heart attack?
I feel great. I feel great.
I got to tell you, you're not going to believe this.
Okay.
So we grew up together. A lot of you guys, we grew up together. Our friend Stuart Seeger's here, Jamie Hebert's here. All we went to Brush. Mark Ehrman always had to do better than you. So in the last week, Mark had a stent put in.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Big, has to outdo you, but you know what? He'll never be you.
You know what? He still remembers the time that the girl he took out, senior year of high school, ended up going to the prom with me. Well, I think that's why he's never forgotten.
Well, but let me tell you something. Can I just tell
me.
you something? The punchline, he was 80% blocked. You were 90% blocked. You were always better than him. There you go, Bobby.
Hey. Breaking news, live from the iconic Corky and Lenny's restaurant in Delicatessen. We are the Fabulous Boomer Boys. I'm Bob Snyder with my 4th grade best friend, Bruce Bogart. Well, Stuart Fenton's my best friend. He's here too. But anyway, and we want to welcome you.
Wait. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Why is that breaking news? What are we, CNN or Fox News at the bottom of the screen, breaking news?
Exactly my point. Every time you turn on, I don't know how many of you here watch the Today Show, Good Morning America, CNN, Fox, Democrat, Republican, I don't care. Every one of these shows, they start off and they go, breaking news. And what's the breaking news? Today, one of the breaking news was the princess in England is going to have a baby. You know what? As they say on the internet, BFD, right? You know, I mean, come on.
Wait a second.
What is going on? Why is everything breaking news? When there's really a good breaking news story like the Indians losing in the playoffs, okay.
Wait a second. You know what? Breaking news was your heart attack. That was breaking news. We announced it here first.
That's right.
No one else had it.
We had the scoop.
That's right.
That's right.
No one else had Ehrman's stent either.
That's right.
That's right.
Right. Well, we just now said it.
Let's talk about things that aren't so breaking. Do we have a guest tonight? Do we have 2 guests?
We have 2 guests. It's the first time ever on our show, which, by the way, the Fabulous Boomer Boys, well, here is soon to be the #1 webcast for baby boomers.
All right.
Fabulous Boomer Boys. All right. Thanks. All right, so no, we really are. We're kind of lucky tonight to have 2 guests, and we wanted to make sure we had a man and a woman with all the Me Too and all that. So we have here with us tonight from Northeast Ohio, Boomer and Beyond, and I know you've all heard of this magazine before. We have with us tonight not only the publisher, who is Brad Mitchell. We also have the editor, Marie Elium. And that's sort of like helium without the H. And I was told that. Okay. So anyway, I hope you all welcome them. We're going to talk with them tonight.
Where are they? There
we are. Come on.
You guys come through this way, Bob. Bob's going to try and keep me on screen. I don't know if it'll work. But,
I know. It's going to be a
please, watch your step. Where do you want me to see you?
Did you notice where Marie is sitting, who she's sitting next to? Just for the fact. Okay, good. Nice to see you, Marie.
Nice to see you.
Brad, welcome.
Yeah, good to see you, Bob.
Nice to see you. Okay. So a lot of you out there might be wondering, what is Northeast Ohio Boomer and Beyond? Brad, quickly tell us that before we get into a little of your history.
All right. Well, Boomer and Beyond is the magazine for 50 and overs here in Greater Cleveland. It's all about better living after 50. So we created the magazine as a free resource just to enjoy living here through the cold winters and the tough sports seasons, and to make the best out of life in the second chapter of our lives.
Okay. So what gives you, because we get this asked all the time, Bruce and I, who are you guys to do a baby boomer show on a webcast? Who are you to do a baby boomer publication?
Well, that's a great question. So Marie,
I only ask good ones.
Marie, our editor, has put together an ensemble of experts from the field. We have an editorial advisory board we put together to help us kind of noodle it through. So maybe she can speak more to that.
Okay.
Right. Well, basically, I find people who can write about things I'm interested in, because I'm a baby boomer. So
I would have never guessed.
No.
You made it? Okay.
And are you?
Yeah, I just made it too.
Oh, okay.
So what are some of the things you're interested in?
Well, we have expert columnists who write about health issues, finances, that sort of thing. And then we have freelance writers who write about things to see in northeastern Ohio, or one-day trips, about topics. on anything from dating to.
Bruce?
No.
No.
Need to date?
Huh?
Need to date?
Not anymore.
I never needed to date. I chose to date.
Right. Oh, that's true. That's
Let's be
true.
real, Bob.
Okay.
Bob needs to date.
I dated
Okay.
between marriages. Not
Oh,
anymore.
okay.
There was about an hour in there, yeah. But so let's talk about dating, though. So everybody, you can find us art critics and all that, but you guys, what do you do? So let's assume Bob was in a position where he wanted to date. Now he's married to a lovely woman who tends to show up at this taping.
Yeah.
But what if
That is right.
What if Bob was in a position to date? What does your magazine do for him?
I don't know.
Well, we don't run classifieds.
No, yeah, right.
We're not Tinder.
He's always looking
not
at. He's
doing
looking at
that.
that other angle, you know. But okay. Yeah. All right.
We do have one advertiser in particular. It runs like kind of a high-end dating service, so to speak, and they help match singles who are, mature with other mature singles here in Greater Cleveland. So you don't have to go to, Eastern Europe or the Far East.
Right.
But we don't want to make it sound like we're a dating service.
No. Right.
Right. We do have other stories.
I just wanted to keep Bob's attention. I'm sorry.
Well, I will tell you, keeping my attention, because I've been reading this, I have to say a big thing that we didn't say right off the top, and we should. This magazine is free.
Yes.
Right.
That's a big deal.
And where can you get it?
Well, and so it models after our other magazine, the Northeast Ohio Parent Magazine.
Okay.
So just a quick history. We did start this in 2014.
Well, show it to our Kane, our ace cameraman.
And so this is a free magazine every month to local parents. It's available at over 800 locations. And Boomer, in the same fashion, is available in 650 locations. And it's available at Mark's, Drug Mart, Giant Eagle, libraries, senior centers, other places we 15 overs recreate, such as doctor's offices, dentist's offices.
And you can also look at it online at northeastohioboomer.com. And so it'll open up the magazine. You can scroll through it from your laptop or phone or whatever.
Bruce mentioned the dating, but the other thing that I found interesting about it and why it's good for boomers, because so much of today's life is centered around millennials. And if anybody that's been watching our programs know they're not my favorite group. But boomers don't know necessarily, and they want to keep up to date. They like to go out and spend money.
Right.
And they want to know where to go. And you've got stories in here like, Gervaisi's Vineyards or Ferrante's, for example.
We did a whole story on Lake Erie wineries. We'll do city stories about cities and places to visit there. We have a story coming up in our November-December issue on birding in northeastern Ohio.
What?
Birding, birds.
I'm very serious. What is that?
Wait, even though they're doing that, it's a good magazine. Even though they're doing birding.
Birding. Well, you go outside and you look for birds in the winter. A lot
We
of people do it.
have
It's
a
a
lot
big
of
deal.
Jews to watch our shows. Jews don't know from birds.
Oh, I resent that. I resent
It's
that.
enough that I'm wearing khaki pants tonight.
Okay.
What is birding?
All right, forget
You
the
look at
birding.
birds?
Forget
Yeah.
the birding.
No,
all right?
no, really, it's riveting.
Forget I said that. All right, we have plenty of other topics. coming up.
Well, I saw one thing I liked in there. You had all the upcoming plays.
Right.
They're all not just at Playhouse Square.
Right.
You have plays all the different theaters, and that should interest Bruce because I don't know if you know this. He is an actor, and has been in plays.
Well, I was in community theater.
Community theaters.
Just to get out of the house.
Yes, and I also directed community theater. What was that play you directed? I saw. Yeah. Give me an excellent. Yeah, the spelling bee play. What?
The 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.
Yeah.
In Gates Mills.
Did anybody see it? Anybody? Yeah, I was there. Yeah, there you go.
All right, so let's get back to why we're here.
Okay.
You've got this magazine. By the way, just out of curiosity, did it ever occur to you, things have changed since we all grew up, and you should have another one that says Step Parent Magazine, because there's a lot of those around now, too.
There are.
Just a thought. I don't see it on the market.
A lot of blended families, a lot of, it is different than the old days. But, one thing has not really changed is people still like a quality magazine to hold in their hands.
Right. The millennials, they go on the internet.
Even the young ones, but in this crowd for the 50 and over, it's read cover to cover. We really thank our audience who have really grown to enjoy it. Now, and just so we're clear, so it's a free magazine, so how do we actually survive? Because we're not government funded.
Right, right.
So we actually are...
Did you inherit a lot of money and that's how you started this?
Supported by our advertisers.
Oh, okay.
And we like to thank some of our advertisers every time.
Right.
Oh, obviously. We'll get them, and we're in there. We'll talk about, and talking about the advertisers, I'm going to break away for a second because I do have some questions. There's a great article here about class reunions, and Bruce and I were very active in the Brush High School class reunions for our class 67. Anyway, you've got a big event coming up, and I'm going to get to the page on that.
That is breaking news.
All right, breaking news.
Give it a real opening. Introduce it as breaking
Okay, well, breaking news. Boomer Bash is coming up. Let's see, what is the exact date? October 24th. I never know when people, since this is on the internet, we never know when people are actually watching this program.
October 24th falls on the same day.
Right.
It's on a Wednesday.
So,
Wednesday.
thank God for Bruce. It's on a Wednesday. Well, but it depends. Not if you're watching the show tomorrow. It's not a week from Wednesday.
Well, certainly it is.
Well,
I don't know. Fourth grade, you could get away with this stuff.
okay.
Is it like this every taping?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I just
All
wanted to-
right.
Anyways, October 24th,
From what time?
from 4 to 7.
All right. Very good. Yes. Yeah, right. All right.
Don't
All
say
right.
you.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's our third bash. So we had our first one last year at 8 and Chagrin Boulevard in November, not October 24th. And the second one was on the west side.
He's getting
in
the
Westlake.
idea.
Yeah.
And then it's our third one. So we came back to the east side. We're doing that kind of flip-flop thing. And it's that Wednesday night. It's a party night for, and 4 to 7. So it's like it's a happy hour for our generation. It's not, because we still can get home and get to bed early, which is
Right.
So, what is the Boomer Bash? What is it?
Well, it's music, it's cocktails, so be careful. There are vendor tables trying to sell you things, but they're trying to just have a conversation. There might be people selling insurance, maybe some legal experts, some.
It's like a trade show for boomers.
Well, right. And there's music, and there's dance instruction too. There's free dance lessons from Larry, who's a pro.
Do you have a contest? Because
Maybe
my wife and I have won Jitterbug dance contest, just so you know.
Dancing, Bob.
Oh, okay.
Totally
All right.
different.
Oh, all right.
But wait, seriously though, you didn't say where it is. Where is it?
It's at Landerhaven, the place of all places on the east side.
Oh, right. Anybody
Nick
on the east
Costa,
side.
many of you might know Nick Costa. He's a great singer. He's going to be performing. So, and we've got free tickets for all of you tonight.
Right.
Right.
Oh, and it's very important. It also benefits the Walk to End Alzheimer's.
Oh,
It's-
very important that we say that again, because the
well, it
applause
benefits
might have
the
covered
Walk
that.
to End Alzheimer's, which is a great cause. The walk is just Sunday.
Yes, and we actually have a good friend who's the president of the Alzheimer's, Nancy Udelson. So I know she'll be happy that we're talking about
So
that.
wait, there's going to be dance lessons, and
Right.
that's something from our generation. Now, how many people? Most of the house is in the baby boomer generation. And I don't know about you. And I know Bob. You went to who'd you go to?
George Ellis,
George Ellis. I went to Tony and Yolanda. They had all these dance studios out in the day.
Carlos and Kay,
Back in
right?
sixth
Yeah.
grade or something like that. We took.
Right.
Yeah.
You know when they said, yeah, and what was the woman in Shaker that always taught? Florence Shapiro. Yeah, they made the girls wear white gloves. Can you believe that? Can you see them doing that to the kids from Brush? To tell these girls to wear white gloves, Bruce?
There'd be protesters if the guys were wearing black gloves.
Girls from Brush didn't go.
Yeah, no, that was a Shaker. That was a Shaker place, Florence Shapiro, right? Yeah. Anyway, but those are the kind of things that, you know what, it brings back great memories. When you have something like this, I think for the boomers that come there, you'll have the music, and you can have a DJ playing 60s and 70s music, I'm
Fun
guessing,
music
right?
to dance
Right.
to, and free food samples.
Yeah, it's fun.
yeah.
We'll have some of our writers there too, and you can get information, free advice. You can we'll have a trivia contest
I'm
too.
excited. I'm going to be there.
We're going to be, yeah, let's tell everybody, who's going to be there?
The Boomer Boys.
Yes, breaking news! Breaking news! We're going to be there. Have we got big plans for us there, or are we going to be up on the stage,
Yeah,
or?
we're gonna pull you up there, so you need to have a shtick. Can you do like a 3 to 5 minute shtick up there? The best of Bob and Bruce, okay? We do the best.
Wait, do you think we're going to have trouble finding out what to do for 3 to 5 minutes? I don't think so. I don't
If
think
it's 3 to 5 minutes, I'll get 1 minute. He'll get 3.5 to 4, and it'll mesh perfectly. I promise you.
We'll do our best. We will do our best. It looks like. All right. So back on that topic of nostalgia and so forth, you wrote being the editor, I guess you do whatever you want, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
sure, no.
So you wrote an article in here. Wait a minute. I even marked it. I'm really.
Do my editors know?
Never
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
you so much as in the last 2
Right, I know. I never, and I love this magazine because it has pictures. But anyway, you did a great story on a high school reunion.
Right.
And where'd you go to Medina or
Went
something?
to Medina Highland, and we had our 40th
Did everybody come up in
reunion.
tractors for that?
They could have. They could have.
Okay.
No, I went to the mixer the night before. I had plans the day of the reunion, so I went the night before, so no one was wearing name tags. So we walked into this room, and everyone looked really old, and I thought, oh, this can't be my reunion.
Oh, you didn't look
But
old.
no,
No,
it was,
come on.
There was my reunion.
Just,
so once I got in
yeah.
there, and it was great.
And were the guys, you know, a couple asked for your phone number? And
No.
no? See that? If you would have gone to Brush, they would have asked you for your phone number.
And I can name one person specifically who would ask for your number.
Well,
What year did you graduate?
67.
Oh, okay. I thought it was your 67th reunion. No.
No,
it was,
no,
okay.
yeah, right.
Okay. All right.
She's getting the idea. The editors, the publisher, the editor, I like that. Got a sense of humor. I love it. Yeah. So Medina Highland, right? Okay. Because
School.
a rural school. Well, it was more rural then it is
Yeah,
now.
now it's a great school. But when I was there, it was
pretty-
country school. Yeah.
Okay.
What brought you to the big city? You.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I know Bob's story.
I can tell them again if you want me to. No.
I moved to Virginia, and then I moved back here to be around
You know, it was a lot
family.
closer. It's easier to just take 480
I
across.
could have just zipped up the road, but no, that's what brought me back. But if anyone is thinking about not going to their reunion or contemplating it, go.
Yeah, I agree. I'm totally,
It was a
absolutely.
blast.
Yeah.
It was a lot different from the 20th or earlier reunions, because everybody's mellowed and everybody's just glad to be there, healthy enough to be at the reunion.
I loved our. I'll tell you, healthy is important. I loved our reunion, and we've got a couple of our classmates are here tonight. Jamie Heber, Barry Siegler, Stuart Fenton.
Jamie.
Anyway, but you know what? And they look great. You get a camera on them. These guys do not look like they were the class of '67.
No,
but
they don't.
But I want to tell you, even people that do look like from the class of '67 came there, and they didn't. No one came up to me and said, "So Bob, what are you doing for a living? What, how much money are you making?" People don't, at this point in their life, they're not doing that.
Right.
At
No
least most.
comparison.
Maybe it's Shaker, but most schools are not doing that. But. Okay.
I apologize on behalf of my friend Bob.
All right.
Bob drags me to these committee meetings for the reunions. People have a 25th reunion, maybe a 35th, a 40th. Bob wanted to get out of the house a few years ago. So we have a 46th.
He's kidding, He's kidding, honey.
Who has a 46th reunion?
No one has a
And then we say, well, that'll be the last one for a while. Then we have a 50th, because how could you not?
Right.
Well, the 46 was so successful, tell the truth, yeah. You know what happened? We got started late on the 45th, so we had a 45 plus 1. Despite what Bruce says. He's going to get me in a lot of trouble
I really
here.
want to go to these meetings.
But you did, but we had a great time. Actually, the meetings are a lot of fun. Weren't they fun? Were you on the committee?
No,
or-
I
you just
showed
went?
up. I just showed up.
Oh,
So,
okay.
No, it's a good.
Well, I'm excited about the Boomer Bash.
Right.
I truly am.
Yeah, it'll be a good
And
time.
Bob, we can drive in separate cars because,
Yeah, you never know, right. I want you to leave when you want to go. Yeah, when you want to leave. Okay.
This is on camera that we're friends, other than that.
All right. But I do want to say we do have another guest here tonight that I think, and not a guest, but he's in our audience, and it's his name's Torchy Smith, and he's got a new book out, and it's called "Shooting the Breeze with Baby Boomer Stars." Let me show you that. Okay. You want to grab Torchy's sitting over there. We gave him a ringside seat, Kane, if you want to get him on the right there, and there he goes. No, that's my wife. He's sitting next to.
But I've never in my whole life.
Yeah, God bless you. Anyway, but Torchy does a podcast where he interviews celebrities from around the country for the most part, right? He's had the Mouseketeers on and Geraldo Rivera, people like that. So anyway, if you get a chance, you want to tune that in. Appreciate you coming.
Video, and you can go to my website at www.babyboomers.com, and 3 years in the making.
Okay.
Now, you want to talk?
There you go.
We have one more exciting person here.
Uh-oh.
Sitting immediately to the left of Torchy is my friend Neil, our friend Neil Lader. Let me tell you how exciting Neil is.
You can tell by just looking at him. Yeah.
Tell me if I in any way embellish this. Yeah. I was driving down to Columbus. Cut that out.
All right. Okay.
I'm driving down to Columbus with my wife. We stop at McDonald's because I'm a big spender, and we take a picture in front of the big, giant French fries in Mansfield, Ohio.
Right.
And I put on Facebook, where was this taken? He has no wife. I don't know what he's doing. All of a sudden, 10 seconds later, Mansfield, Ohio. You got a great life.
Impressive.
Come back anytime. There's always a sequel.
All right, great to have you. All right, as
As good as those fries were, though, they're not nearly as good as the Corky's and Lenny's.
oh yeah, no. Everybody have a good meal here when you come by. Oh, whoa! Breaking news! Breaking news! We have coming with us next week another great celebrity guest, and that is going to be Michael Heaton, better known as the Minister of Culture. Minister of Culture. I don't know how to spell it, but I know how to say it. And he is from, of course, The Plain Dealer, if you're not familiar. He writes that first page article every week that's in the Friday magazine of The Plain Dealer. And he also reviews movies. And I love his reviews because other than Stuart Fenn's reviews from when we used to be on the air on radio 25 years ago, where Stuart would give away the ending if it was a bad movie. He does a great job, Michael Heaton does. And we look forward to having him here, and I hope if you're intending on coming to be in our live audience where you can get to meet him and talk to him, I guess you guys got to meet some of the people here tonight,
Yes.
and you still came and showed up. Yeah. So anyway, please let Bruce or I know, Monday night, 6 o'clock is when we like you to come have dinner at Corky and Lenny's, and then we tape it starting around 7 o'clock. And this program will be shown starting on Wednesday, as most of them are by Wednesday evening. Well, that's true. Okay. So anyway, I want to officially thank you both for coming. We look forward to being at the bash. And what do you think? Okay. So we have a drawing, and we always like to give away some prizes. And one of the prizes we're going to give away first, and you're going to have your own Boomer Cup, which is actually Northeast Ohio Boomer Magazine. We have 2 of these to give away. And
Unused.
Unused, right? Okay. Unused. And
If your last name is Bogart or Snyder, you don't qualify.
right. So Mitchell, we're going to ask you to please, Brad. Okay. I said Mitchell. Brad. If you would pick one out. And
Marie,
Better not be Neil.
Neil later. All right. Hey. Bruce, if you want to hand this out to Neil. Are you closest? No, 2. We'll give 2. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a wife. Hard to believe it, he has a wife. Okay.
Drink with pride.
Yeah. Show everybody what you got there, Neil. We really gave you a present. We really gave you yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
There you go. All right, terrific. Starting in November, we're taking a week off because I'm going to Palm Springs. But anyway, a week after, yeah, is that my wife clapping? Anyway.
Why don't you give them your home address too?
No. Oh, yeah. I'll be like Mark Urban. They'll steal my car.
Don't talk that way. Don't talk that way about Mark. He's recovering from.
Right, he's recovering. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Anyway, so we will be giving having some real surprise guests coming up in November. We're working on some people that I think you're all going to be very familiar with, and we hope you're going to continue with us. Just keep spreading the word, keep clicking us on, and we have, I think I can say this and feel pretty good about it, we've had over 2,000 hits already on the program. That we know of, yeah.
You can't count what's on Facebook.
We don't know on Facebook, but these are on YouTube alone. We've had over 2,000 hits. So
not counting Bob.
Right. So we have, and we really hope all of you will come by to see us at the Boomer Bash, because we know we're gonna have a good time, especially since there's gonna be dancing and singing.
You know what it'll be? It'll be like a high school reunion without the people you don't know.
Right.
Just us.
Yeah, this will be a lot of fun. So once again, thanks to our guests. Thanks to Torchy for bringing a copy of his book. And thanks to all of you. And keep watching and keep clicking.
See you next week, guys.
Bye-bye.